Embiid are in the middle, and it's Oubre in at the 3. Well, Grant, we're still very early into the season, with many teams trying to find their footing and establish some chemistry here.
Yeah, B.A., that's what the early season really is all about. I mean, players getting used to one another, as well as coaching staffs, too. Just trying to figure out which lineups work best.
And he can't get the first one.
Yeah, one of the most well-rounded players in the game. Embiid is also a top-notch trash talker, too. I mean, he knows how to get under the skin of his opponents.
Inside, here's Bagley. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Well, not sure who was responsible for the block out, but this guy got in there and dug out his points.
Maxey against Poole. It's stolen by Poole. And he dunks it down.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
And Philadelphia has possession. The Wizards making their last shot. Embiid misses. And just about a minute into this first quarter. You know, one place this Wizards team has been very effective is in the restricted area.
Well, that's the coveted shot in the NBA, to consistently score deep inside that painted area. The Wizards know high percentage looks, and they really get after it on the interior.
Here's Melton. The Wizards making their last shot. Back to Embiid. From 13. Another miss. He's 0 for 2 now.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. First quarter, just over a minute and a half in. It's stolen by Poole. Now the Wizards in transition. Here's Bagley. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
It's stolen by Poole. On the break. And Kuzma the bucket on the assist by Poole. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Wizards.
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
Timeout call, the 76ers. Well, the unique pregame fashion sense of Kyle Kuzma always seems to be generating buzz, Doris.
I like it, B.A. He is very tapped into the fashion world. He certainly has shown off some intriguing, shall we say, looks on his way into the building. But I am all about it.
Maxey, that's good.
What a critical bucket. This game could have gotten out of hand early if they allowed that run to go much longer.
Here's Poole. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
It's stolen by Poole. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Bagley finds Poole. On the wing, Kuzma. Back to Poole. Clock at 6. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. Puts up a 3. Joel Embiid with the board. For Philadelphia, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Here's Maxey. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
And a new group getting ready for the Sixers. Reed's checked in for Joel Embiid. Covington comes in for Tobias Harris. Hields checked in for Oubre. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Melton. Now here's Poole. His last outing, we saw him score 22. Pass to Holmes. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Tipped away. Here's Poole. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
And it's Lowry with the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. Trailing by 13. They're moving on after a tough loss they took at the hands of the Pacers.
They hit a couple big shots, but overall, there was a lack of consistency. Just not their night at the offensive end.
You know what? There was a lot of standing around in that basketball game. Failing to move bodies and failing to move the basketball is a bad formula.
And the basket is good.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Covington passes to Lowry. There's 47 seconds left in the first quarter. For three, Maxey. And another miss by Philadelphia. And it's Wizards ball. They're on a 20-4 run. Pass to Vukcevic. Hield against Poole. Here's Kispert. 6 on the shot clock. Poole against Hield. Here's Jones, and they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Getting ready for the Sixers. Embiid, he's checked in for Reed. Tobias Harris comes in for Covington. Oubre, he's checked in for Hield. And it's Melton in for Lowry. Now here's Melton. Still no points. The steal. And so in the game for Washington. At the 2 and the 3, Avdia and Poole. Marvin Bagley is out there with Kyle Kuzma. And it's Poole in at point guard.
That is Kyle Kuzma asserting himself against quality defense. Nice finish.
Maxey, that's good.
After hitting 0 from distance in the first, that's his second make this quarter.
Well, Deni Avdia was born in Israel, where we don't see many NBA players hail from, Doris.
No, B.A., definitely a rare sight. He is just the 4th player from Israel since 2010 to debut in the NBA. This is why we love the game. It has such a worldwide reach.
And here are the Sixers now. After the basket by Washington, here's Oubre. And it's Poole with a rebound. The Wizards have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. Pass to Poole. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. It's good. Poole's got 8 points.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Philadelphia's got 3 of 5 to fall from beyond the three-point line in the second. Maxey passes to Oubre. Unable to get that one. Ooh, good D by Bagley. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Joel Embiid talked about setting the tone. He said it's not easy being a leader. I'm not an off-the-court guy. I'm more reserved. But on the court, I show up. That's the way I like to lead, dominating on the court, offensively, defensively, and try to bring everybody along with me. Brian?
He does it well, for sure. Allie, thanks for that. You got a piece of it. Here's Poole. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
It's been an outstanding performance for them in just about every area.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
Now here's Harris. 14 points for him last game against Indiana. Embiid, high post. 5 on the clock. And Here's Oubre from the arc. Rebounded by Kuzma.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
To the paint. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
Their system is running smoothly, and the gap on the scoreboard is widening.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
And a new group getting ready for the Sixers. Reed's checked in for Joel Embiid. Covington comes in for Tobias Harris. Hields checked. In for Oubre, and it's Kyle Lowry in for Maxey. Now here's Lowry, still without a bucket. And it's Hield missing.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
It's stolen by Hield. Stay 40 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Here's Covington. Deflected. Here's Poole. He's got 12. Left side Joe.